Airshow 2025, this is Team Raven. Starting off in what they call Super Vic formation, all 7 of these vans are the 8 home-built aircraft in this big Vic V formation. Training roles, and on the new Grob Prefect. And he takes them through now in Stinger formation. And the side path showing you the belly. Spitfire. In comes the team once more, back into Super Vic formation. Simon Shirley calls the team to pull up. There go Raven 6 and 7 braking, followed by 4 and 5. So far, and as they pass the centre point of the display, it's time for the twizzle. Very, very nice, gentle, elegant, all the way. Special. As Rich Goodwin heads into the vertical. Join the Lycoming 0540 engine, which gives him about 300 horsepower. And he really does use all of it in this display. Here he is, coming round in an inverted flat turn. And then a series of what he calls shoulder rolls, pulling out onto the display centre point, heading directly in. Into negative G rolls, very, very uncomfortable for Rich. Looks like it's missed our 4 spotter aircraft, so they're able to, and this they've done. Look out to the left, in comes the bomber, the R4D, and its escort fighter, the Spitfire. And there it is, strafing the enemy. This aircraft, in the original colours it wore in service with what was known as the Royal Indian Air Force, being provided to India on that country's independence in 1947. It was only in service for a couple of years. It was put back into those markings, those original markings, inside the last season display. For another low-level strafing run. Service was set up. That was the main user of the Navy's R14 system. Notably helped service fleet units in the Aleutian Islands, flying to and from the Alaskan mainland in often extreme weather conditions, helping to hasten the retaking of those territories. The Southern Combat Air gunship, the Bell Cobra. It entered service in 1967. Immediately, it was deployed by the US Army. Chinook is deployed operationally all over the world and is the go-to aircraft for rapid insertion and extraction of troops in dangerous locations. The defence aim was always to protect itself and deter engagements, protecting its passengers and any troops on the ground. Now time to introduce our co-pilot for today. So joining Karen in the cockpit is Flight Lieutenant Jacob. This can be a rooftop or the deck of the ship, but today it's in front of you lucky devils. Josh is in the starboard door now, prepping the ropes, ready to supervise the dispatch of troops. Dave is also on the ramp preparing the ropes. You see now the ropes have been deployed, and we can simultaneously dispatch from 4 ropes if required. 1 from the door, 1 from the centre hatch and 2 from the ramp. Whether they are flash ropes or abseil ropes depending on the task. 30 troops can be deployed whilst in the hover in less than 2 minutes. It's not just troops, it's heavy kit and even furry land sharks as we know them, or military dogs to the common. We have Corporal Jordan who served with the British Army for 9 years, Lance Corporal Roebuck who served since April 2010. Trooper Paul Strider who served in the Army Air Corps for 5 years. And finally, Air 1 Daniel Gray, who served in 606 Reserve Squadron. Flies rapidly onto the battlefield.
Dave will now be in the centre hatch, voice marshalling the load onto the ground before they then go for that operational release. The aircraft now conducts a nodder over the shoulder, presenting the belly of the aircraft once again to the enemy. 6 degrees nose up, the aft rotor blades will strike the ground. We will not be demonstrating that today. The teamwork amongst the crew allows for effective information to be passed to Cal and CJ as they handle this magnificent machine. As the aircraft pulls to a stop, it's now time for the Chinook's party piece, as one of the only helicopters in the world that can reverse on 2 wheels. As the aircraft lifts once more, Dave is going to have the best seat in the house. He's on the ramp looking out at all you lovely people here today. In case you can't spot him, he's the one with the big orange hand waving at you, or waving Dave as we like to call him. Dave didn't apply concrete today, so as a result his hands are a little red. He's quite embarrassed about this, so make him happy by giving him a big wave as he goes past.
Operating Sally B, including Ted's partner Ellie Salikbo, understandably devastated. Incredible years for this aeroplane on our display circuit, not just flying at air shows, but also giving memorial flight paths at countless events. So
it's got some snow.
B17 Thunderbolt. Many occasions down the years, including when this aeroplane was first operated for a Duxford onwards by a flight selection, patented as the Duxford base. B-47 of the 78 fighter group named No Guts, No Glory. Then sold to the US in the mid-2000s to the West. Mainly in East Anglia, the 9th Air Force, located at bases further west in England. Main role being to provide support for ground troops. Apaches nearby.
Gunship spiked. 3 kilometers. Radar acquired. Chaffing. Merge target. Gun at target. NCR. Tally target. Identified. Hostile SAM. 3.2 kilometers. DP 170. Action missiles. Missiles on the left rail.
Hellfire missile from up to 12 kilometers away. Now they run in to search for further targets.
Good effect on target. Radar destroyed. Support helmet dismounted. Clear attack from the east. Rockets and guns.
To identify any further targets among the dust and debris of the initial strike. On this pass, if the mission commander is satisfied the enemy air defence is destroyed, the gunships can climb and identify all enemy threats from above. This is done through the use of advanced thermal targeting cameras, and in the cockpit, crews would conduct a set of pre-engage 1 and 2 dive on the target, engaging with 70mm high explosive hydro rockets. If aircraft sensors were to pick up the thermal image of enemy troops, the pilots would then execute another return to target maneuver, allowing the aircraft to follow up the attack. 30mm cannon and rockets to drop off a small team of friendly troops.
Reaction rockets, action gun, 10 round burst, planning range, firing.
With the attack helicopters providing security of the objective, the Wildcat can insert a team of Rangers from the Army Special Operations Brigade. The Wildcat provides close support to the team with its 12.7mm heavy machine gun mounted on the far side of the aircraft to you now.
Good spot, target rounds. All targets destroyed. Continue mission.
It's over the ground. Apache has a combat range of 300 nautical miles, which can be enhanced with external fuel tanks. This gives us up to 4.5 hours flying time. Despite being large and heavy, the Apache is highly manoeuvrable, as you can see with this 270-degree wing over. Its combat weight can be over 10 tons, able to carry a combination of up to 16 Hellfire or Javelin missiles, 76 hydro rockets, explosive armor-piercing ammunition. The Wildcat you see repositioning in front of you is a small, agile helicopter with a top speed of 178 miles per hour and a range of 250 knots a day, and was crewed by Sergeant Danny Richmond. Gunship 1 was flown by Major Dick Birrell, whose mum Sue is here today, and Major Pete Steinberg, whose friends Dirk and his sons Christian and Rob are here today. The 2025 Army Air Corps display team, please put your hands together for the crews and ground crews who've got the air crew here today. It's not just the crews of the aircraft together here, it takes every member of 1st Aviation Brigade combat team, the UK's only fighting aviation brigade. The team would like to thank our friends and family for their constant support. Please come to our stand. Very interesting aircraft on the Starlings, a pair of extra engines. A very latest version of the regular Apache air. So, they're going to start off with a quarter cloverleaf manoeuvre. Pulling up in front of us. Continuing the loop round, pulling up again. And they're twisting the direction.
Yes, we do.
To bring things back round onto the main A-axis, parallel with the runway. Staying in very close formation, and they're about to do much the same thing. Both the pilots are former very dynamic rolling, crossing brake. Both into the vertical, stall turning again, giving us a good plan view of the aircraft, and a roll on the down line as they head in towards each other for an opposition pass. Crossing over, again rolling in the vertical, showing us this aircraft's excellent performance. Pushing over at the top. Further rolls. Here to the number 222 Squadron, from October 1939 to the spring of 1940 the Squadron converted to Spitfire as the channel. Here goes the Blenheim 1S. Off the grass, the Hurricane 1. Don't find it clearly aerobatic act will be. And here they are, running in from the left. In afterburner, running in the Eurofighter Typhoon SDR-4. back in at just 120 knots, which is right on the lower limit for this aircraft, right just above its stalling speed. Of course, he's assisted very much in this by the digital fly-by-wire control system. But out of this, he'll be punching in the reheat on the two EJ200 engines and showing us just how quickly the aircraft can accelerate, because he'll be climbing into a slow speed loop. Squadron leader Nathan Scheuer from number 29 Squadron with the Eurofighter Typhoon FGR-4.